available on app or web. We respond to most queries within 24 hours and your concerns get addressed. I am trying to do my micro exam. This consists of, I think, 15 questions. Yeah. So let's start with the first question. In an initiative to integrate the advanced data analytics into an e-commerce platform, the project manager faces technical challenges and new methodologies as part of the organization's digital transformation. A senior exec requests involvement to understand how the project supports strategic goals. What is the best way for the project manager to engage the exec and demonstrate alignment with the objectives? In an initiative to integrate one data analytics, provide the executive with the detailed technical report to showcase the project capabilities and methodologies. No. Organize a strategic alignment meeting to present the project goal, progress, and how they support the organization digital transformation objective. Schedule regular updates with the executive to discuss project milestones and their relevance to the broader transformation goal, and assign the executive a direct role in overseeing specific project deliverable to ensure alignment with strategic objectives. I think we should provide the executive with the regular updates, wherein we'll discuss the project milestone and their relevance to the broader transformation goals. In the midst of an IT infrastructure overhaul project, the project manager doubles as the agile coach for the technical team. During the daily agile meetings, team members raise issues about outdated software tool, insufficient hardware resources, and a lack of quiet workplace. What action should the project manager take to address these concerns effectively and maintain project momentum? Create a task force within the team to investigate alternative tool and workspace solution. Compile a report of the team's issues to present at the next board meeting. No. Immediately address the team's concern by seeking practical solution and facilitating their implementation. Schedule a series of after action review session to evaluate the impact of these issues on project delivery. I think it should be 1 or 3. I think we need create a task force within the team to investigate the alternative tools and workspace solutions. Since it will include only some of the people, I think it should not be the answer. And if we immediately address the team's concern by seeking practical solution and facilitating their implementation, I think this we should go with 3rd. It's a very hard question. I just don't I can't come up with some solution. During the agile meeting, team has raised some issues. Issues has been raised. As a project manager, how we should address these concerns? Immediately address the team's concern. I think we should schedule a series of after action reviews to evaluate the impact of these issues on project delivery. One or four. Third is also not sounding practical. Immediately address. I don't think so. We should do anything immediately. Let's go with the fourth. In the integration phase of a complex telecommunications network project, the project manager is faced with a demand from a sector manager for the inclusion of advanced feature and exceed the original project specification and budget constraints. Okay, what action should the project manager take to address this sector manager's requirement? Evaluate the requested feature against the project objectives and assess their impact on the scope, schedule, and budget. Include the advance, no, escalate, reject. I think we should, if it might rise the budget, no, we should not straight away reject any like anything or any demand that a stakeholder ask for. We should evaluate. So I think first one. Project manager is overseeing the renovation of a historic hotel and feedback from the project sponsor indicates dissatisfaction with the result presented during the update meeting, citing deviation from the agreed specifications. Okay, so there is a variance in what was agreed and what was shown. What action should the project manager advise the lead architect to ensure that renovations meets expectations? Encourage the project sponsor to provide input through a dedicated online feedback form. No. Confirm design specification with the project sponsor before finalizing each phase of work. Limit the frequency of sponsor update to major milestone to reduce interruptions. No. Supply the sponsor with weekly progress report and request feedback on specific items. I think we should do this. Confirm the design specification with the project finalizing each phase of work. A project manager is leading a construction project that is on a tight schedule, aiming to complete the major phase within 4 weeks. However, the local council has a 6-week processing delay for the necessary building permits. What should the project manager do? Allocate the resources to non-permit dependent tasks to maintain project momentum, negotiate with local council to expedite the permit process and reduce delays, replan the project phases to begin with work that does not require permit, ensure all permit application forms are error-free and submitted with comprehensive details to avoid further delay. I think we should try to negotiate with the local council to expedite the permit process and reduce the delays. Fourth is not right, I guess. Negotiate. We see first and three are almost same, like replan and non-permit dependent tasks. So these doesn't make sense. Let's go with the second. A project manager is coordinating a new environmental research project involving experts from various continents. The geographical spread of the team makes regular face-to-face interactions impossible. What should the project manager do to ensure seamless communication and collaboration across the team? Implement a collaborative project management platform for centralized communication and task tracking. Yes. Schedule monthly virtual meeting, assign regional team leaders, establish a single communication channel for all of it to maintain consistency. I think a collaborative project management platform for centralized communication and task tracking. As a project manager for an innovative smart home device project, you receive a request from the stakeholder to incorporate advanced AI capabilities to improve device usability. This addition is expected to significantly enhance the product but comes late in the development cycle with a challenging deadline for integration. What should the project manager do first? Negotiate for additional resources to specifically focus on developing and integrating the AI functionalities. Suggest focusing on launching the current version without AI and adding it as a feature in the next product release. Increase the project team's working hours to meet the demand of integrating the new features. Conduct an impact analysis to determine how the project timeline. I think we need to do the impact analysis. During the planning phase of a new public library, it comes to light that the library's proposed location is a popular site for an annual book fair. Okay, which was not considered in the initial consultation. The oversight raises concern about the fair's future and the library's community relation. What should the project manager do to ensure the project aligns with community interest and maintain positive relations? Include a clause in the project scope that the library will provide the space for the book fair during its event. Relocate the library project to an alternative site to avoid conflict. Organize a meeting with the book fair organizers and community representatives to discuss the potential solution. I think sitting together and coming up with a solution is the best option. Layout include an indicated side. As a project manager for a software development project, you are informed that due to the budget relocations, several developers will be reassigned to other projects, creating unease among your team about project timeliness and their roles. What should the project manager do to alleviate team concern and maintain project progress? Hold a team meeting to transparently communicate the changes, reassess the timeline, and relocate the task. Request additional resources from upper management to replace the reassigned developers. Focus remaining team efforts on completing hyper and delay less critical. Assign the most experienced team to offset the loss. I think we should discuss it within the team. During the implementation phase of a citywide public transportation improvement project, a city council member requests a specialized update that goes beyond the scope of a regular briefing provided to the public and city officials. The team utilizes advanced simulation software and traffic flow analysis to plan and monitor the progress. What should the project manager do to satisfy the council member request for more detailed information? Provide a tutorial on how to interpret the simulation software. Invite the council member to a workshop on traffic flow analysis and using the project. Engage directly with the council to clarify what specific data or insights are needed. Compile a comprehensive report using data from both the simulation and traffic analysis. During the implementation improvement project, city council requires specialized update that goes beyond the scope of regular provided by the public and city of progress. I think engage directly to clarify what specific data insights are needed. Following a critical review session of a healthcare software project, a project manager notes that the output from one of the software engineer is not up to the project standards. What is the most appropriate form of communication for the project manager to utilize in addressing the software engineer performance concerns? Schedule a formal one-to-one performance and development. Ensure formal performance improvement to the company and initiate a team-wide meeting to discuss project strengths and individual contribution. I think we should do a formal one-on-one meeting to discuss the performance issues and development plan. Leading a software development project for a multinational corporation, a project manager faces the challenge of managing a team spread across multiple time zones. The project manager has previously encountered issues with such teams regarding inconsistent work quality and missed deadline. What action should the project manager take to ensure high quality deliverables and adherence to the timeline? Assign a regional team lead to oversee deliverables and report progress to the project manager. Schedule overlapping working hours for all team members to facilitate real-time communication and coordination. Conduct a daily stand-up meeting at a time convenient for the majority of the team to address challenges and align. Implement a collaborative management tool to track progress and enhance visibility across all the team members. I think this fourth one is all right as per me. A project manager is tasked with launching a new pharmaceutical product which requires adherence to the stringent health and safety regulations. It's critical for the launch to comply with these regulations to avoid penalties and ensure public safety. Okay. What should the project manager do to guarantee compliance with these health and safety regulations? Consult with regulatory experts throughout the project life cycle to ensure all requirements are met. Assign a team member to research regulations and report findings during the project meeting. Incorporate the compliance checkpoints to the project schedule to monitor adherence. Conduct a risk assessment to identify potential compliance issues and implement mitigation strategies. I think consulting the regulatory expert throughout the life cycle is the best option. Fourth is also good, but since these are this is related directly with regulations, so consultation will be the best solution, I guess, to guarantee that complying with these health and safety regulations are met. Fourth is also good, but I think first, let's go with first. During the critical testing phase of an enterprise software upgrade, the project manager identifies that testing is significantly behind schedule, posing a risk to the planned go live date. Okay, what should the project manager do first? Should the project manager do first? Testing is significantly behind schedule. Escalate the issue to the company's executive. No. Con- Conduct a detailed session with the testing team to pinpoint the specific causes of the delay. Seek additional funding. Implement overtime hours for the team. I think detailed session with the testing team. During the construction phase of a new city park, the conflicts have emerged between landscape designers and environmental consultants over the choice of plant and species and their environmental impact. What are the most effective actions of the project manager to take first to resolve these conflicts? Delay decisions on plant species temporarily to conduct additional research into environmentally sustainable options. Organize individual meetings with the landscape and environmental concern to understand each group concerned. I think this is a good option. We need to select to initiate a workshop. No. Escalate the issue to the city. No. Conduct private targeted discussion with key representatives from Border to Middle. No. Escalate the issue to the city for finding avoid further delay. No. I think we can delay decisions on plant species temporarily to conduct additional research into environmentally sustainable options. I don't like this first option, but conduct private targeted discussion with key representatives from both sides to find a middle ground. No. Uh, 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 uh. I think we could delay the decision for some time and then organize an individual to understand their point. Let's see what will be the result. I did my best, although. Oh my god. Uh, 73. Oh my god. The first one is wrong. In an initiative to integrate advanced data analytics into an e-commerce platform, the technical new organize a strategic alignment meeting allow the project manager to connect the project goal and progress with the organization total. This focused approach provides us the understanding how the technical aspects support strategic progress. Yeah, detailed technical report will make him overwhelmed, not aligned with strategic alignment. Okay. Sing a strategic alignment meeting offer the most effective and okay. This is also wrong. In the midst of Naina Hora. Okay, we need to immediately address. So I was thinking of this. Addressing the team concern immediately is essential for maintaining project momentum. Yeah, I was thinking about this option only. Could otherwise slow the progress and negative environment, creating a task on continuing rather than the issue directly, compiling a report, for example. Optimizes the use of available resources and minimizing tasks that can be completed without time. And the project can stay as close to the original schedule as long as reducing impact on the rather than negotiation expedited processing and could waste valuable time. Okay, replanning the phase can be time consuming. Error-free application by does not address the existing process. Okay. The last one I think is wrong. This one. Organize, identify and conduct a private targeted discussion. These both are same options. Fully understand, right? Conducting private and promoting compromise and collaboration. This method is more likely to mutually agreeable. So tension showing that okay. Delaying the decision could stall the project unnecessarily. Okay. 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 That's all.